say the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Miners will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Allen. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Western Michigan's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it...
Turning it on! Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive this guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
They'll send the back in motion. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Miners offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Miners line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Brooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Broncos racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Finds his man. It's Allen. Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Keeps it on the draw. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking deep. Caught at the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Pulls and fires complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. To the air, it's Davenport. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes a grab over the middle. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. He's got it on the move. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. They get the touchdown, and the quarterback has a brand new tattoo to commemorate the moment.
And I don't think the offensive coordinator's happy about that either. You don't want to see your quarterback get hit like that. Great job standing in there, though, and delivering the ball, even with the defense all over.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense, is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well. But you see how mixing in the quarterback run, too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it in the middle. It's Buckley. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Buckley. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He'll throw on third down. Got it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Broncos started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They'll try to run it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense trying to make a stand on third and goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Sneaks it into the end zone.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He's got it. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the Miners want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Miners need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Got the quick completion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Caught in the backfield, it's DeMarco. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Takes it from the gun on third down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him, get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
The Broncos will call on their punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. To the air, it's Davenport. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Torres. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab down the middle. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Bringing the heat. Snagged out of the air. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He's in open space downfield. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gather maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They want to run it left here.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Snags it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Maryland. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got the back over the middle. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Back to throw. It's Davenport. It's complete on the right side. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. They just keep firing. Makes the catch.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window. He did that right there.
Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brooks. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Setting up the screen, and it's picked off. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Fires to the big fella. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wide receiver going in motion. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking for a man. It's Davenport. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Miners decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch right at the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got a man. It's Brooks. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. Going to take a shot on second and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Coming to the line looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The Broncos will snap it on first and 10.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Western Michigan.
Touchdown, Broncos! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Western Michigan. Number 14.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Got a little space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Miners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Rides to the back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The RPO, it's complete. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
How about this defense? This defense is getting after the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable. The third sack of the day. Hard to have a good passing attack when your quarterback's trying to throw from his back.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. release by the QB. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the wideout. Picked off to stop the threat. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The play action fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Running into the open space. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Davenport. Got his man in the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They'll run the sneak for it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Holds and fires complete to the right. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Defense in press coverage. The Miners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UTEP! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Arkansas is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's been running hog wild since the opening kickoff. They're up by 25 over the Judicials. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Gives it on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Broncos in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on third. Right down the middle. Finds the big tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Broncos are flying down the field.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Flips it out on the screen. He gets it to the 34-yard line. An excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3-spot on the board. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Oh, and the attempt is no good. But there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this one. Defense. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Makes a man miss. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Zings it complete to the right. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. After a drive this long, a field goal will be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Buckley. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looking to throw. Here's a hit. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keeps it on the bootleg. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
The Broncos with an absolute gift to start this drive with goal to go. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Sweet spin. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Western Michigan, 38. UTEP, 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Under fire. This time on target. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Finds this big tight end. Really nice job to get him past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Plucks it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Turning it on. Now. there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Broncos look to do some damage in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Dropping back, it's Reynolds. Gets it out quickly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended to 4.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Campbell. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly to the tight end. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Torres. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls it in. It's Allen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Rides the back and leaves it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. Here's the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that is his fifth interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and